Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Katy Perry, born Catherine Elizabeth Hudson on October 25, 1984, in Santa Barbara, California, stands as one of the most influential pop artists of the 21st century. Her career, characterized by vibrant visuals, bold musical expressions, and empowering themes, has earned her global fame and billions of streams. Although she grew up in a conservative religious family, she would eventually become a symbol of artistic freedom, playful expression, and pop culture innovation. Her life story reflects persistence, transformation, and a relentless pursuit of creativity. Perry's childhood revolved heavily around the church. Her parents, Mary Christine and Morris Hudson, were Christian pastors, and much of her early musical exposure came through gospel music. Secular music was mostly forbidden in the household, so the young Katy absorbed hymns, choir songs, and Christian pop. This environment shaped her early identity, but also encouraged her desire to dream beyond the boundaries set around her. At age 15, she briefly attended the Music Academy of the West, where she studied Italian opera. However, she soon gravitated toward modern pop and rock music after receiving her first guitar. Perry's passion for music led her to Nashville, where she recorded a gospel album under the name Katy Hudson. Although the album was released in 2001, it failed commercially due to the bankruptcy of her label. Still, this early setback strengthened her resolve rather than discouraged her. From 17 to her early 20s, Katy Perry navigated a challenging period filled with rejections from multiple record labels. She tried different sounds, wrote songs for other artists, and refined her image. Her talent caught the attention of several producers, including Glenn Ballard, but none of her early projects materialized into successful albums. Her major breakthrough came in 2007-2008 when she signed with Capitol Records. With the release of I Kissed a Girl, Perry captured worldwide attention. The song dominated charts globally and quickly positioned her as a bold, fresh, and risk-taking voice in pop music. Her debut mainstream album, One of the Boys, was a hit, featuring tracks like Hot and Cold, which strengthened her global presence. Perry's landmark era began with her 2010 album Teenage Dream, a cultural and commercial phenomenon. The album produced 5 #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100, an achievement previously accomplished only by Michael Jackson's Bad album. Songs like Firework, California Girls, and Last Friday Night, TGIF, became generational anthems. Her signature style during this era included bright pastel visuals, candy-themed aesthetics, and a playful, theatrical stage presence. Behind the scenes, however, Perry used her music to reflect themes of empowerment, self-acceptance, and emotional resilience. Perry's personal life, including her marriage to comedian Russell Brand, 2010 to 2012, was often subject to media scrutiny. After their divorce, she entered relationships that helped shape her emotional and artistic journey. Eventually, she found stability with actor Orlando Bloom. The couple welcomed their daughter, Daisy Dove Bloom, in 2020. Motherhood played a transformative role in Perry's life. She shifted her focus from constant touring to family-oriented decisions, long-term artistic planning, and philanthropic work. Her role as a judge on American Idol further showcased her nurturing personality, humor, and ability to mentor emerging talent. Katy Perry's impact stretches beyond music. She has been recognized for her advocacy work in LGBTQ+ rights, humanitarian causes, children's education, and mental health awareness. Her performances, including the 2015 Super Bowl halftime show, remain some of the most watched in history. Her music catalog, fashion influence, and creative risk-taking continue to inspire young artists around the world. Katy Perry stands not only as a pop star, but also as a resilient, visionary figure who continually reinvents herself while maintaining authenticity. Justin Pierre James Trudeau, born on December 25, 1971 in Ottawa, Canada, is one of the most recognized political leaders of the modern era. As the 23rd Prime Minister of Canada, Trudeau inherited a legacy steeped in national politics, being the eldest son of Pierre Elliott Trudeau, one of Canada's most influential prime ministers. However, his rise to leadership was shaped more by his personal values, academic pursuits, public involvement, and a progressive agenda. Growing up in the public eye, Justin Trudeau spent much of his childhood experiencing political life firsthand. He lived in the Prime Minister's residence for over a decade during his father's terms in office. However, he was also raised with an emphasis on privacy, critical thinking, and the value of public service. Trudeau attended McGill University, earning a bachelor's degree in literature, and later studied engineering at the University of British Columbia, although he did not complete that program. His varied academic background reflected his interest in people, public issues, and interdisciplinary learning. Before entering politics, Trudeau worked as a school teacher, instructing in French, math, drama, and other subjects. His time as an educator shaped his communication style, approachable, empathetic, and youth-focused. Justin Trudeau first gained national attention through his emotional eulogy at his father's funeral in 2000. His articulate speech resonated deeply with Canadians and hinted at his future in public life. Over the years, Trudeau became involved in numerous social and educational causes, eventually entering federal politics in 2008. He successfully won the parliamentary seat in the riding of Papineau, Quebec. As a member of Parliament, Trudeau advocated for youth empowerment, immigration reform, and middle-class support. His charisma and relatability helped him steadily build a national profile. In 2013, Trudeau became the leader of the Liberal Party. At the time, the party was struggling, having faced severe defeats. Trudeau's optimistic vision, modern branding, and inclusive rhetoric helped rejuvenate the party's image and re-engage voters who had become disillusioned with traditional politics. Like many leaders, Trudeau has faced political challenges and controversies. Instances such as the SNC-Lavalin affair, past photos involving brownface and blackface, or conflicts with provincial leaders affected his public approval at times. His government also faced scrutiny regarding pipeline decisions and environmental promises. Despite these setbacks, Trudeau managed to secure re-election in both 2019 and 2021, forming minority governments. His political resilience reflects his ability to communicate effectively, adapt, and maintain a loyal voter base. Justin Trudeau married Sophie Gregor in 2005, and they have 3 children. In 2023, the couple announced a separation but continued to co-parent respectfully. Trudeau's openness about personal matters has contributed to his image as a transparent and empathetic leader. His love for sports, especially boxing, hiking, and winter activities, reflects his energetic lifestyle. Trudeau has participated in charity boxing matches and often highlights physical fitness as part of mental well-being. Justin Trudeau's legacy is complex and evolving. Supporters credit him with modernizing Canadian politics, promoting diversity, and strengthening social programs. Critics argue that some of his promises lacked follow-through or clashed with political realities. Regardless of perspective, Trudeau's influence on Canadian society is undeniable. His leadership transformed debates around identity, climate, and equality, leaving a lasting imprint on the nation's political culture. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau, though belonging to different fields, music and politics, share notable similarities. Both rose to global prominence through perseverance, communication skills, and the ability to connect with diverse audiences. Their careers show how influence can extend beyond a profession and shape cultural, social, and political conversations worldwide.